Welcome students, welcome again to my another new lecture. I am Muhammad Tanvir Ahmed, lecturer, Department of Civil Engineering, World University of Bangladesh. Outline of the lecture. In this lecture, we will perform a problem on stationary container collection system. Here, we will design or calculate the size or capacity of the collection vehicle to transfer the waste from collection point to the disposal stations, and the container is stationary container system. Now this is the problem. We need to solve this problem. Let's read the question. Solid wastes from commercial area are to be collected using a stationary container collection system having 5 cubic meter containers. That means we need to collect solid waste from a commercial area, and the container system or collection system is stationary container, and each container is 5 meter cube in volume. Determine the appropriate truck capacity for the following conditions. We have to determine the size of the truck. The conditions are container utilization factor 0.7. That means container 70% of the container will be used. Average number of containers at each location is 2. Collection vehicle compaction ratio is 2.5. That means here a compaction vehicle will be used. Container unloading time 0.15 hour per container. That means to unload a container 0.15 hour will be required, and this is the value of UC unloading container. UC, that means unloading time required for container. Average drive time between container location 0.15 hours. This is the time required to drive from one container to other container. One way haul distance 25 km. As in haul container system, we have seen that one way haul distance, if one way haul distance is 25 kilometer, then round distance x will be 2 into 25 kilometers, that means 50 kilometers. Speed limit is 88 kilometer per hour. That means this is the maximum speed limit. Time from garage to first container location, that is the value of T1 is 0.35 hour. Time from last container location to garage, that means this is the value of T2 is 0.25 hours. Number of trips to disposal site per day 2. That means one vehicle will give 2 trips per day. Length of working hour is 8 hours. So using this data we need to solve this problem. That means we need to calculate the capacity of the truck. First we need to calculate the time available for each trip. That means we need to calculate the value of TSCS. T, that means time, SCS means stationary container systems. Time for stationary container systems using this equation. From this equation we have to calculate TSCS. So first I separated the TSCS in left side, and the right side becomes L into 1 minus W minus T1 plus T2 divided by MDC. So all the value are stated in question. You can see question to match this data. Here L equal to length of working hours equal to 8 hours. W equal to wastage, time wastage. It is taken as 15% assumed. It depends on various factors, and generally it calculated by trial and error process. It calculated, not calculated, generally it fixed by trial and error process. T1 equal to time required from first container, from garage to the first container, T1 equal to 0.35 hours, and T2 is the time required from disposal station to last container to the disposal station, which is 0.25 hours. And MDC equal to number of trips per day. That means the number of trips to disposal stations per day, which was 2. So if we replace all these values in this equation, we will get the time required for each trip, that means TSCS equal to 3.1 hours. Then we need to calculate the pickup time per trip, PTSCS. P means pickup, T is the time, SCS is stationary container system. So PTSCS stands pickup time for stationary container system. And we will use this formula to determine the pickup time for stationary container system. From this equation, as we have to determine the value of PTSCS, so we have to separate this value in left side and all other terms in right side. Now we arranged or gathered the data that was given in question. Here Q is the value of at site time, which is 0.15 always. That means it is a constant value. You will get this value from a standard table. Please see the table while we perform the math on whole container system. You will get the value of Q there. Then this M and this will be actually the N. M and N are coefficients, and we will get these two values from this standard table. Here this table depends on collection type of haul, that means collection system, and vehicle speed. So in this question no collection system or type of haul is mentioned, but speed limit has mentioned as 88 km per hour. So using this speed limit we will fix up the value of M and N. So using this speed limit we can see value of M is 0.016 and the value of N is 0.011. This will be the actually the value of N 0.011. X equal to one way round trip, that is 25 km, and this is also stated or given in question. And when we replace all these term in this equation, we will get pickup time per trip as 2.38 hour, and the unit is hour per trip. Then we need to determine the number of containers emptied per trip, that means the value of CT, and the equation is here to determine the value of CT. Let's introduce about the terms of this equation. PTSCS, that means pickup time per trip, which we have calculated just in the previous slide, and its value is 2.38 hour per trip. UC equal to container unloading time, which is 0.15 hour per container, and this value is also stated in the data of question. DBC, that means average time taken to drive from one container to the another container, which is 0.15 hours, and this is also stated in question. CT equal to number of containers emptied per trip, number of containers emptied per trip. S equal to number of containers pickup location per trip. This is the location of container. Yes, there are two containers per location, so this value will be number of containers divided by 2. And as S equal to CT by 2, so we can write CT equal to 2S from this equation. CT equal to 2S. So if we replace the value, if we replace the all the value here in this equation, we will get the value of CT, that means the number of containers emptied per trip, as 11.24, and we will rounding it as 11 containers per trip, not we will rounding it as 12. If we rounding it as 12, there will not be so space or capacity to accommodate the waste. Finally, we need to determine the required capacity of the collection vehicles, that means the volume of the collection vehicles, VV. The equation is represented here, and as we need to calculate the value of VV, so we will separate it VV in the left side and all other terms in the right side. let's arrange or let's gather the value of the terms stated in this equation. Here CT equal to number of containers emptied per trip that we have calculated just in the previous slide, and it was 11 containers per trip. Z equal to compaction ratio equal to 2.5. It is also stated in the data of question. VC equal to container volume, which was 5 meter cube, and it is also stated in question. AP equal to weighted container utilization factor equal to 0.7, and this value also stated in question. So if we replace all these values in this equation, we will get the volume or the capacity of the truck VB equal to 15.4 meter cube, and we'll rounding it as 16 meter cube, or nearest standard size can be used. We can also use 15.5 meter cube. If we use something larger capacity of the vehicle, it will be greater to accommodate the more waste if the density of the waste is less or more. And that is the end of our today's lecture. Thank you everyone.